Back to Everyday Kentucky. April is National Brunch Month, and what better way to celebrate than with some simple recipes?
Right. Joining us now is food and lifestyle influencer Heather Watson. So tell us about yourself and how you got into this whole gig.
You know, I am a freelance writer.
Okay.
Lifelong Kentuckian. I've always written about bourbon, about food, about basketball, horse racing.
Sure.
All the things Kentuckians love, but from a woman's perspective.
Okay.
So I've been running herkentucky.com for 12 years.
Okay.
And so the whole influencer world sort of sprung up after I had started a blog.
Right.
So it sort of became something I could have never even imagined.
Sure.
But I am here today. I do get to work with a lot of brands, a lot of stores.
Sure.
And I'm here today to talk about a couple of great brands that you can find right at your local Kroger.
Okay.
Barney's butter, almond butter.
Okay.
So now I know that a lot of people have peanut allergies. A lot of kids can't take peanut butter to school anymore.
Correct.
Like they did when I was growing up.
Correct.
Barney's almond butter is fantastic. Uses blanched almonds, so it doesn't get that gritty texture a lot of almond butters do. So these are devils on horseback. So they're dates filled with almond butter, wrapped in prosciutto, and baked for about 20 minutes.
Wow.
It's just really simple.
And what are they called again?
They're devils on horseback.
And how did that name come about?
That I don't
Okay,
know,
all
but
right.
I do know I would bet on that horse at Keeneland.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
So walk us through even preparing this. You just cut open the almond, the date,
You
and
just
put it with the
slice
almond
a
butter?
date in half. You don't slice it all the way through. You fill it with almond butter. You wrap it in prosciutto, and you bake it for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, here's what I'm curious about. How did brunch come about?
Brunch first started, actually the first instance we have is in 1895.
Sounds like Thanksgiving, the first brunch.
The first brunch we had heard of is in 1895. It was a restaurant worker named Guy Barringer, and he wanted to get up a little later. And
Right?
Yes, it became popular in the 30s. Of course, you know, you've got so many of the people coming out of Prohibition, coming out of the Roaring 20s.
They were up roaring all night.
Roaring all night. And
Don't get up too early.
exactly.
They wanted breakfast when they wanted breakfast.
You could keep drinking in the morning once you called it brunch. I don't know how, but they've always been intertwined. The restaurant industry really started standardizing the word brunch in the 80s.
Okay.
So it's, you know, I don't know about you. I love to go sit with my
love a brunch.
girlfriends, love a brunch, get some champagne or rosé.
Oh my gosh, especially the bottomless. I go to brunch every
The bottomless
weekend.
what?
Bottomless mimosas.
I didn't know that was an official brunch food.
That's
Oh,
no
yeah.
brunch food. Like if they don't have bottomless, what are you doing?
Dave, you see a group of ladies having brunch. They're having
Yes.
bottomless
They're taking
mimosas.
advantage of the bottomless?
Right. All right.
Wow.
Now, real quick before we have to get out of here, go over this recipe
This
with us.
is strawberry bruschetta. It's on truffle bread by Julian's Old World
that's
recipe. You sort of toast your little baguettes. Then while they're still warm, you put a little goat cheese on them, some arugula, and some strawberries.
Oh, I love that these recipes are simple, but they could still
Super
be
simple.
filling. Now, if people want more information and to find these products or to follow you, where do they
recipes,
go?
yeah.
The recipes.
herkentucky.com.
I'm so sorry, I dropped a strawberry.
We have more.
How did you do that? I thought you were an athlete, for crying out loud.
Well,
I mean, how do you drop? Thank you so much.
thank you so much, Heather. This
try
is so good.
Try to coach her up. We'll put a net under here or something.
Yeah, I need a bib or something.
I got you.